year. Saw you texted back. I thought you were going to sleep. Guess you were up. Um, if you wake up later, of course, you're always welcome to call me. But of course, by the time you get this, it's going to be in the morning, so there's no point in me saying that. I really do mean it, though. Let me know what you want me to do, what I can do to help make this your year of peace and happiness. Okay? Because that's that's what I want. That's what I want for you. Just let me know what to do. Okay, so part 10A, introducing day 7. Love believes the best. Love believes all things, hopes all things. 1 Corinthians 13:7. In the deep and private corridors of your heart, there is a room. It's called the appreciation room. It's where your thoughts go when you encounter positive and encouraging things about your spouse. And every so often, you enjoy visiting this special place. On the walls are written kind words and phrases describing the good attributes of your mate. These may include characteristics like honest and intelligent, or phrases like hard worker, wonderful cook, or beautiful eyes. You have beautiful eyes. You really do have absolutely the most amazing eyes. Amazing. Um, they are things you've discovered about your husband or wife that have embedded themselves in your memory. When you think about these things, your appreciation for your spouse begins to increase. In fact, the more time you spend meditating on these positive attributes, the more grateful you are for your mate. Most things in the appreciation room were likely written in the initial stages of your relationship. You could summarize them as things you liked and respected about your loved one. Each inspiration was true, honorable, and good, and you spent a great deal of time dwelling on them in this room before you were married. But you may have found that you don't visit the special room as often as you once did. That's because there's another competing room nearby. Dun, dun, dun. Down another darker corridor of your heart lies the depreciation room, and sadly you visit there as well. On its walls are written the things that bother you and irritate you most about your spouse. You place these words and opinions there out of frustration, hurt feelings, and the disappointment of unmet expectations. This room is lined with the weakness and failures of your husband or wife. Their bad habits, hurtful words, and poor decisions are written in large letters that cover the walls from one end to the other. If you stay in this room long enough, you get depressed and start expressing things like, my wife is so selfish, or my husband can be such a jerk, or maybe I think I married the wrong person. Some people write very hateful things in this room, where tell-off statements are rehearsed for the next argument. Emotional injuries fester here, adding more scathing remarks to the walls. It's where ammunition is kept for the next big fight, and bitterness is allowed to spread like a disease. People fall out of love here. But know this, spending time in the depreciation room kills marriages. Divorces are plotted in this room, and violent plans are schemed. The more time you spend in this place, the more your heart devalues your spouse. It begins the moment you walk in the door, and your care for them lessens with every second that ticks by. But you may say, but these things are true. Yes, but so are the things in the appreciation room. Everybody fails, and everybody has areas that need growth. Everyone has unresolved issues, hurts, and personal baggage. This is a sad aspect of being human. We have all sinned, but we possess this unfortunate tendency to downplay our own negative attributes while putting our partner's failures under a magnifying glass. Let's get down to the real issue here. Love knows about the depreciation room and does not live in denial that it exists, but love chooses not to live there. You must decide to stop running to this room and lingering there after every frustrating event in your relationship. It does you no good and drains the joy out of your marriage. Love chooses to believe the best about people. It gives them the benefit of the doubt. It refuses to fill in the unknowns with negative assumptions. And when our worst hopes are proven to be true, love makes every effort to deal with them and move forward. As much as possible, love focuses on the positive. It's time to start thinking differently. It's time to let love lead your thoughts and your focus. The only reason you should glance in the door of the depreciation room is to know how to pray for your spouse. And the only reason you should ever go into this room is to write "covered in love" in huge letters across the walls. It's time to move into the appreciation room to settle down and make it your home, and you choose to meditate on the positives. You will learn that many more wonderful character qualities could be written across these walls. Your spouse is a living, breathing, endless book to read. Dreams and hopes have yet to be realized. Talents and abilities may be discovered like hidden treasure, but the choice to explore them starts with a decision by you. You must develop the habit of reining in your negative thoughts and focusing on the positive attributes of your mate. This is a crucial step as you learn to lead your heart to truly love your spouse. It's a decision that you make whether they deserve it or not. Okay, so the dare. For today's dare, get 2 sheets of paper. On the first one, spend a few minutes writing out positive things about your spouse. Then do the same with negative things on the second sheet. Place both sheets in a secret place for another day. There is a different purpose and plan for each. At some point during the remainder of the day, pick a positive attribute from the first list and thank your spouse for demonstrating this characteristic. You inspire me. You inspire me. I'm not sure that I can say that about anyone else. Um, you make me believe that I can be a better person. I don't know that I could say that about anybody else. I don't know that anybody else has ever made me honestly believe that I am capable of doing better things. And you do that. That's easily one of the things that I love about you the most. I don't know how you do it, but you do. It's remarkable, and the thought that you can do that for the boys too is amazing. Um, I so miss you right now. I really do. I miss you so very much. I miss so much about you. You're amazing. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. You have always, always been enough for me. I've never been enough for myself. That's different. I was not enough for myself. You were always enough for me. I never, never doubted that you were the one for me. I never doubted my love for you. I know it may have seemed like it was, and I doubted myself. I have always believed in you. So I look forward to 2022 being a good year for you. Yes. I really look forward to talking to you. And I so very, very, very much look forward to seeing you this coming week. Um, it'll be amazing. So, good night. Love you bunches. Or good morning, or whenever it is that you're watching this. Bye.